What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 19. We're here on the Millennial Farmer map, as you can probably tell by the setup and all, you know, the title, and well, it's the map I'm playing right now. Guys, a lot has changed since the last time I played on this map, and I think it's all for the good, except for the money. We have $130. A lot has changed. Let's run through what has changed since the last video. And what has changed since the last video? Well, we have another trailer. So I did go to the mod hub and I did download this lizard trailer that you can make a one hopper trailer. It holds more. It actually has a steering system back here, which is actually, when I first tried it, I was like, I don't need steering. I don't want that. Oh my goodness, is that cool? It's really neato. All right. Did I just say neato? I did say neato. The only thing is it doesn't have the Millennial Farmer logo on the side, but it does have beacons. And you guys know I like my beacons, and it does have, and I don't think we can't really, there's a hitch back there. If we wanted a daisy chain, which of course I don't, because of reasons. I don't want to do that. So probably what I'm going to end up doing is selling that trailer and that trailer and buying maybe a second one of these. This does hold like 110,000 liters, so it's pretty good. All right, so another thing that has changed, let's see. I did also purchase the John Deere, we'll call it a speed disc, the 2680H. Okay, we went ahead. I went ahead and got that as well, because it's a lot faster than this. You know, this is a plow in the game. I call it a disc, but it says, you know, it counts as a plow. And then yeah, don't know what else has really changed. We still have that awkward looking plant. It looks so weird, but you know what, it works, and it's great, and it's big, and it plants our entire field 3. It plants the entire thing in like just over an hour. So as you can tell, field 3 is grown again and ready to harvest. And it is in corn again. Now, I do have a problem, because I went ahead and planted corn because those are the only headers that I have right now. Okay. So, corn, right? Remember, last video we used Courseplay for harvesting, and it was awful. And yeah, we'll get to that in a second. First things first, though. We're about to fill up on corn. We're not, well, no, we're going to harvest. We're going to start a harvest. And if I have to stop, I rather see with the old seasons here, guys, I don't really want to sell corn right now, because it's not worth much. Even if I wait like just a couple days into winter here, like sell over winter. But if I can sell in like summer, or yeah, I don't know if we can push it that long, but we might go for a winter sell. I'm not sure. But for right now, we are going to go ahead and start a harvest. And we now have AutoDrive. Let me bring it up. We now have AutoDrive. I finally downloaded it. Leonard did great work with AutoDrive here. It's his first map setting up AutoDrive. My first experience with AutoDrive. And to be completely honest, I'm pretty thoroughly, like, I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty awesome. The biggest thing that it accomplishes is, well, the one thing that I really wanted it to accomplish. And that's the fact that there is like no lag when the auger wagon runs. Now, I don't have the auger wagon set up as good as it could be, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just tell him to drive. So Leonard, when he was setting up AutoDrive, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, Leonard, or he'll tell me in TeamSpeak. We talk all the time. I don't know that he, no, yeah, he didn't have it set up for an auger wagon. Like I said, it was his first experience with AutoDrive, my first experience with AutoDrive. So we just weren't really sure. Actually, that tractor's going to stay for right now. I think I'm going to end up running one, like, auger wagon on AutoDrive and the other one myself, I think is the strat. So I'll run the big one. Is what I'm thinking. Oh, hello. It's not really conducive in here for as much equipment as I'm trying to pack in this building. So, but yeah, after Leonard set up, that's what it was. After Leonard set up the map, Then I started like doing research on how to set up, there we go. How to set up for, course play. Not course play. Auger wagon. Okay. We're actually not going to use this truck right now, so I need to park it kind of over out of the way. Okay, Buddy is driving in here for some. Yeah. Another cool, the best feature, honestly, of AutoDrive. Watch this. This is my favorite feature of AutoDrive. Oh, I got in this truck. I'm actually in the tractor. How did I do that? I don't want to be in here. I want to be in this truck, right? Boom. I'm in the truck. I want to jump in that tractor. No, I want to get in that combine. You just hit your center mouse button, or your center, like click in on your wheel, and it brings up a mouse, and then whatever you click on, it puts you in. How cool is that? Like, I love it. Yeah, I'm not, you know, I must have him on the wrong setting because he came in here like he's trying to, yeah. Okay, so now AutoDrive, to my knowledge, you don't, I don't think you run it on the combine. So we're going to course play the combine, but we'll AutoDrive the unloading, at least of this one. So it's kind of interesting the way they kind of work together in a sense here. All right, so let's get this going here. Just flying down the hill, no brakes, you know, full speed. Let's go, W key. Why not? All right, so that's gonna go do its thing. Okay. Oh, see, I can't see any of my vehicles right now. Otherwise, I'd just use the clicky trick, you know, like click and go to it. But that's okay. So actually, we need to get that truck. Need to get the truck on. No, see, why is it putting me in there? What's up with that? This trailer though is way cool. Watch this steering axle in the back here. It's not even an axle. It's the whole it's the whole thing steers. And you got to think that is kind of a problem with these long trailers, and you know, maybe even using course play or AutoDrive, sometimes your corners get a little tight. Well, that just pivots right around, and it's so handy. Okay, so this is actually set up already to haul from the field to the bin, and we're hauling. Okay, that should be set up already. So if we get over here, this guy, we did something wrong with this guy, obviously. Okay, what is wrong with him? Okay, no, so we don't want him to go to the bins. We want him to go to that F3. I added some, and I wasn't sure like what to name them because I wasn't really sure what I was doing, to be completely honest. So yeah, you might see some weird stuff in there. But the other thing you're gonna see in here is actually like everything on the map is basically in here. And then he put like 2 things per field for the most part, so that you can, you know, have, I guess you could run like 2 different trucks even if you wanted to. Alrighty, back after a brief interruption. I'm recording this video during the day and people are at my house. All of a sudden, like, I didn't hear the door open from like to this room, and all of a sudden my brother was standing next to me, and it kind of scared the, yeah. Anyway, so now we got this dude on the right track now. Truck is waiting here, and you'll see things are a little tight to the field because, to be honest, with a map with like these ditches and stuff, it gets a little tight here. And then actually the other thing I will show you guys is the actual lines from AutoDrive. So these are the actual lines. I have added this line here to my right. It goes all the way around the field. Okay, because we were having problems the other day with the auger wagon tractor actually picking up lines that are up here at like the shop and stuff, and he would be up here on the north side of the field, and he would say like, hey, I can't figure out how to get there. Well, because there's like fences and stuff, you know. So by adding a course, basically a course or a line all the way around, a track, I think you actually call that a track, all the way around, it connects here at the approach to the field and comes all the way around the field down to here. So no matter where he's at in the field, there's basically a track around it. I don't know that you're going to need that everywhere for every field, but for field 3, it was definitely the way to go. And the other thing with all this AutoDrive stuff is this is definitely not a tutorial. I'm not telling anybody how to do this because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to be perfectly clear with that. To be completely honest with you guys, this is Definitely not tutorial land. And I might have issues on the outside round because, well, you know, everybody knows the outside rounds kind of suck, you know. And yeah, so we're going to actually grab. He's gonna try. Yeah, so I want to actually grab that other tractor. Come on, I know this one's faster, but I'd like the 2-track. I just don't like driving the 2-track on a keyboard. That may be changing here soon. Oh, I can't open the cover with this tractor though. That's right. We will need the 2-track to open the cover. Because for some reason the cover got on that tractor. Or on that auger wagon. It's just a tractor. I don't know what it is. It's something about that tractor and just will not open the cover on that that bin or that, you know. There, see? That's all we got to do. Oh man. Okay, actually getting a little bit of lag at times, but it's not as bad as with courseplay. And I think once we get the outside rounds done, you know, life will get just so much better. I will be trying to start the other combine eventually, but for right now, I'm going to focus on one. Because if I can't get one combine to work, then what's the point in having 2 out there, you know? That's just double the headache, right? So, yeah. Okay, so I think he's having some issues with the that other John Deere tractor. He's having issues, but I think we'll be okay eventually here. He's just gonna keep yelling at us. But that's all right. And actually, I didn't know it would pop up a message up there. I've seen some AutoDrive messages, but they've been at the bottom, not the top. But it's whatever. Hey, buddy, I get it. You're having difficulties. I get it, buddy. But same thing here. So I'll show you the lines again with AutoDrive. So I added this one around the field, and it is a one-way course because the way an auger wagon empties, when it gets to the bottom, it's like, well, you might as well go around the field this way because then your auger will be on the correct side to be lined up with the truck. It just kind of makes sense, you know. So I'm not going to run with my lines on all the time. In fact, when I first loaded AutoDrive, because like Leonard made, you know, all the tracks except for this one here, basically. He made like all the other ones, and I first loaded up AutoDrive. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I was deleting, I was recording more little lines, I was doing all this stuff, and it was like, if you just turn the edit mode off, then you can't really mess up anything. So, oh man. So right there, that was 15 frames, but boom, right back up to 60. It's nowhere near as like frame heavy as a courseplay auger wagon driver, so I'm cool with it, to be honest. And actually, I might move, like, you know, there's a lot of room up here if you think about it, so I could set up like the auger wagon stuff to run up here and then just make the truck run down to the homestead instead of on the south side where it's kind of tight. Oh, he's actually driving across. He's actually coming to this. Wow. Okay, I thought he was having problems and wasn't going to work, but here he comes driving straight through the crop like a boss. Yep. Like a boss. It's actually kind of funny. But yeah, I might move it. And the cool thing about AutoDrive, and this is not like a sponsored video or anything, because yeah, but the cool thing is, okay, if I'm like, hey, I don't like where this little waypoint is here, I can move this anytime. Or if I make another little line, say over here for some reason, I can connect it to that mark like at any time. Any of these, like the red dots, you can connect other like courses to and stuff, or other paths. It is incredible. It really is. All right, we're gonna let him. Well, the combine's gonna take off, but we're gonna let auger wagon guy do his thing here. We're here to assist. We're not here to replace, you know. I'm here to really help him get around the field for the first time. That's really what it comes down to. Now I have sold, I sold like one load of corn, and it had to run all the way across the map. And Leonard has it, and then this is not a knock towards Leonard, because I know he watches these videos, and I appreciate him setting this up. And he took the shortest path, so it actually runs between the fields and the grass. You know, really looking at the, like, it's the best way, because otherwise you got to go way up north and around, or way down south and around. Yeah, just go straight across the map. I could totally see myself like graveling this in, making like a gravel or a kind of a dirt road through there or something. What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? Okay, he's actually going to him now. Okay, I'm gonna let him go. Do your thing, bud. Outside rounds. I have said this for a long time. Outside rounds are great, right? Outside rounds are so much fun. They always have been, and they probably always will be. Can I actually like empty him, bud, or what are we doing here? Okay. No, you're not staying with him for some reason. Let's fill you up. I got 14%. Take it. See, then if we tell him to kind of buzz off, then we can keep that combine actually moving. For some reason, here, let's just do this. If we come in here and we bring up our AutoDrive menu, and we tell him just to go, that'll like tell him to go to his next, like his next assignment kind of thing. Whatever's next for him, he'll go do it. So he's gonna run down to the truck. I don't know if he actually has any grain on him. I don't think he does. No, he does not. So he'll figure out his life eventually. But if we just get it one outside round done, I think life's gonna be a whole lot better. Possibly bring on the second combine then, you know. But I have learned a ton of stuff about AutoDrive in the past couple days. I watched a couple YouTube videos and just kind of messing with it. And honestly, I'm kind of kicking myself for not like messing with it when it like, because it's been out for a long time. You know, I've heard of AutoDrive for a long time, and I was just like, no, I'm a courseplay guy. I'm a courseplay guy. I'm a courseplay guy. And I am a courseplay guy. I planted the field with courseplay. I did all that with courseplay. The field work part is still courseplay. But transporting and hauling, man, it's going to be so nice to have AutoDrive, you know? And like, there's a whole bunch of like tracks around this map. So if I want to like buy a new seeder, I can tell this tractor to drive to the shop, and when he gets to the shop, he'll just sit there and he'll let me know with a message on the screen when he gets to the shop. So then I can tab up there, hook up the new planter, let's say. Then I can tell him to drive to the homestead, or I can tell him to drive to field 3. I can tell him to drive to any place that's mapped out in here right now. I can tell him to go to any of these. So maybe we're doing a baling mission on field 15. I could go to the shop and say, because I would, you know, at this point I don't have any baling equipment, so I would accept, you know, the stuff through the shop. So I could say, hey, these tractors that come with the mission, go to field 15. And they would just go there and sit there and wait for me. It's super cool, and I'm like kind of annoyed with myself that I like didn't try it out sooner, you know? I really am. I'm kind of annoyed with myself that I didn't try it out sooner. But hey, we're doing it now, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really cool. And then something about, I think you could even have like, say a sprayer fertilize this field, and when it gets done, I could say drive to the shop. So like, you know, courseplay in the field, when it gets done, you can tell it to AutoDrive somewhere. I think I heard that. I'm not totally sure on that. I need to watch some more watch some more tutorials and figure stuff out. If nothing else, the fact that you can do this where you can just, apparently I can't click on him, he's a courseplay guy. I guess that doesn't work, but I can go to that truck. Wait, why can't it? Does the menu actually have to be open? I bet that's what it is. No? Does this not work anymore? The whole clicking around thing, that's like the best part to me. That is the coolest part of AutoDrive. They almost need that as like a separate like no tab mod or tabbing mod or something you could call it. They almost need that as a separate thing, you know? All right, how is that other guy? Where's the other guy go? Where'd he go? Oh, he's coming around the field. Okay, cool. So he's actually, it looks like he's on that track that I made. That's just outside the field, which is fine. That's totally fine. But look at the amount of corn we're getting just from this one lap. I mean, We're not quite going to be full if we stick with him all the way around, but this is insane. This is a big field. You know, it's when you first start, you're like, oh, that's not a bad field. They start you with one field. That's kind of not lame, but okay, I get it. They start you with the home field. This field is massive. It's ridiculous how big this field actually is. And even with two of these X9s kind of running some of the time, it was brutal harvesting this field, to be completely honest. It really was. All right, now our truck looks a little close, so I'm actually going to try to maybe jump up here and put some grain in the truck. I don't know if we can actually send him or not. See, this is what I was saying. Maybe move the truck setup to the north because there's more room. And that's totally feasible and totally like something I could do. And maybe, oh, okay. Can't turn that sharp with an articulated. That's right. Yep, doesn't work. But maybe that is something we can work on in a future video. Is setting all that up. Once I get a little more comfortable with the old what's the doodle here, you know? Okay, is he gonna continue past him or is he just gonna run into him? Because kind of doing both right now. Not really sure what he's emptying into me. Oh man, okay, he's good. He's gonna proceed around the old truck here. And like I was saying before, this trailer is really awesome. It is one hopper, and I don't know how real that is per se for it to be one hopper, but it's pretty great, and it holds the grain, you know. It really does. Actually, I kind of don't want to send the truck right now because I think it actually does dip into the field a little bit here and there. Oh, you know what? There's my problem. My PTO shaft's not hooked up. It's this articulated tractor, not so much in the PTO department, you know. So he's actually sitting there waiting for the combine to call him now, that auger wagon. So we're gonna stay with this combine until he gets back to where he started, at least, so that we can have like the field here where the auger wagon can drive in, and hopefully keep this combine actually moving. I may have to adjust some settings. I'm not quite sure where he's set to actually like come to the combine. So there's that, which is not a problem. But I'm pretty well all in on this AutoDrive stuff. I really do like it. It's very, very neat, and you know, the fact that it just doesn't cripple my PC when he's trying to pathfind. I mean, a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad as Courseplay for me. And I don't know if other people have that problem, but man, it cripples. It cripples the PC. And it doesn't, you know, I sit here and watch my, what's it called? The Task Manager. And it doesn't even touch it. Doesn't do anything to it. Like, it's so strange. But anyway, I digress. We're almost all the way around. It is fall, by the way. I have fast timed a ton to get to this point in the map, of course. And that's my one like complaint with seasons. I guess I probably don't play seasons right. I should be doing work every day, and maybe I'll try to get better about that. But basically what I do is I just get the field ready and hit fast time. Of course, once we get multiple fields going, that'll probably help too. But it's all good. I do like seasons for the fact of the trees changing. I really actually do like the whole like selling at a certain time of year thing. I actually really dig that. Like right now, corn's not worth like anything. Worth yeah, 470. So like nothing. Hopefully it comes up a little bit because we have a lot to sell, and well, we have that. What do we have? $3 million loan? Yeah, we have a $3 million loan. So should probably try to get that paid off. I'd like to maybe get one more field and then really work on paying it off, because equipment wise, I think we're in pretty darn good shape right now if you really think about it. Got two big combines, we got trucks. I might want to change that other trailer out, but I might just go to a one truck for now, because I don't know about running two like the cell. I don't think we can do that right now, so might have to tweak some of the AutoDrive courses, which is not a big deal. Because at any time you can just go there and move lines. It's awesome. It's so much better than Courseplay when it comes to that aspect of being able to click on your lines and just move them. That would be fantastic in course play. You set up a course and you're like, oh, that corner's a little too tight. Let me just bump that line over. You can't do that. You know, I had this tractor and auger wagon actually running on AutoDrive, the auger wagon course. And it worked. And then I'd switched to the 9R or the 8RX and that auger wagon. Well, that auger wagon's a little narrower, so I had to move the line over a little closer to the truck. No big deal to do that. You just bump your line. It's just, oh, it's awesome. So I don't actually know if I take this and set it on AutoDrive if it'll actually work or not. But the other one works great. So, all right. So now I'm gonna try to let that combine fill up. Actually, I should go see what that auger wagon tractor set to. I want it set kind of low because I want it to be moving to it constantly. No, I rather, or not constantly, but as much as it has to. Now the problem with this big field though is you can't make a pass for the combine without filling up. So he will have to kind of stop, back up, do that whole thing, which is not ideal because of course the combine's not moving then. So to get around that, we could do a lot more like outside laps. We could definitely run like a whole lot of outside laps, and that would help because of course then the combines always pipe out. But I don't know. I was kind of thinking about putting a grass strip right through the center of this field and making it two fields for now. But I don't think I really want to do that either. If they have to back out and pull over, it's not a big deal, you know. AutoDrive, actually, the auger wagon part works fairly well with that, actually. Kind of surprising. So. Alright, so that combine's up to 20% already. Like that fast. 20% already. Insane. That thing's got good capacity as well, so see if we can grab this tractor real fast and see what it's set at. Okay, so we have all kinds of settings here. We can go look at I think it's in here somewhere. Yeah, it's set to unload at 50. Okay. So if he hits 50% here, which is at 29, he hits 50, he should take off. Should. All right, so the truck is... Okay, the truck's at 50. Oh, no. We had that set for the other trailer. Okay, so this guy's set to 50% right now, which of course we don't want. We want to crank that up to like 95% probably. So let's actually tell him to stop. Stop. Turn him around so that he's forced to go back. Maybe he's not forced to go back, actually. He's gonna just do his thing, isn't he? What is he doing? Okay, now he's trying to... I don't know. I should have had the lines on, then I could see which line he's attached to. That's what that red line in front is. You can see where he's attached. What are you doing, buddy? Come on, dude. Get on A line. Get on A line, please. There, now he's... Nope. Now he's attached to go to the right. Go to the right one. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. All right, so I think this is gonna work. I'm gonna let this run here for a little bit. I'm gonna get my big auger wagon kind of out of the way. Hopefully this is all gonna work, and we'll knock out some of this harvest. I was actually planning on making this video longer, but I can hear my neighbor's lawnmower, and it's the guy right next to me. So if I don't wrap this video up soon, you guys are gonna hear a lot more. So, because it's the house right next to me. You may not hear it, honestly. I'm not sure, but you probably will. So hopefully this all works. Actually, here, real fast. If you guys hear him, you hear him. Whatever. He's at 54% in the auger or the combine. So really, the auger wagon should be pitter pattern to go get him. Is what it should be doing right now. I had to tell him to move so the truck could get through. I'm not totally happy with the way this is all laid out down here. The part I added on, it's not perfect, obviously, at all. It works. It's functional. But like there, you can't have the auger wagon sit and the truck come through at the same time. The auger wagon should be sitting on its own thing. I think I want to rearrange and do it up north eventually. We'll have a lot more room. So Yeah, so for right now, guys, I'm going to try to run just one combine and one auger wagon and hope that it gets done. Actually, we could almost move it down here too. There's plenty of room. Up north, there's more room, so we might move it up there. Okay, how full are you? Kind of full. Kind of full. Okay, turn that off. Hopefully he's coming to us here. I don't actually know what he's doing. Buddy. He's taking that outside pass here. Okay. So anyway, neighbors cut this grass, so I'm going to call this a video. I appreciate you guys watching. By the way, new schedule change for this series in case you didn't catch on. Monday's going to be the Minecraft server tour thing, which we've had a Minecraft server for a while. It's not really like my server. I don't participate. It's like a community server, but I don't actually play. That's how somebody asked a question there about that. So if you watched that video and you're still watching this video now, you know. If not, yeah, that's going to be on Mondays. This series is going to be Tuesday, Thursday, and probably Saturdays. Either Saturday or Sunday, something like that. Or yeah. So because then I can record these during the day when I'm not tired, because recording Sunday nights after I get home from the farm is just not the strat, you know. In fact, I was gonna make a video last night for Monday, and that's just, I was just out, falling asleep at the computer, not doing it. So I just decided to go to bed and come back today and record this video. So plus I had a ton of field work that actually needed to be done. So I was like letting that run and falling asleep and waking back up. I'm like, oh, I need to do that. It was a whole thing. I don't think he's actually going to stop at this time, because I told him to move myself. He's going to run the lap all the way around the field. He'll come back. Anyway, hopefully this works. I'll let you guys know in the next video. We'll have more of this in the next video. I'm not going to get this harvest done before next video, and we'll be hopefully running 2 combines then. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, a toodles.